What's up, guys? This is Thali Thursday featuring Cam.
First episode ever.
So first episode ever. We want to see how this goes. I did get a ton of responses on our what's that called, Leah? What's that called? Oh, on our poll on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, if you're not following me and Cam on Instagram, make sure you do that so that you don't miss another. Yeah, Kai, get it.
I said Alicia, cause you could be my boo thing. Travel the world and we can do some new things. Taking diamonds in case you need a new chain. Ice out your necklace, but we know you my new flame. I just want the bag to run it out with you. I just want the bag to run it out with you. I just want the bag to run it out with you.
Today is our first day of Thali Thursday. So I'm actually really excited because this is like my thing. Like, I just like to talk about life. I like to chit chat. I don't know. I just like to. I guess I like to talk. There's really no other way to put it, but I like to talk. So I got a lot of responses, but I don't think I'm gonna get to everyone's response. I'm gonna do the best I can. This is just a really weird time in a lot of people's lives, and I feel like we just need to sit down and talk. So here we are.
And just
Thali
let
Thursdays.
it out.
We're gonna let everything out. I'm gonna actually give a disclaimer right now, because people think that when I give them advice, I'm telling you what to do. I am no specialist, okay? I'm just giving you what I would do if I was in your situation, and just a little, like I said, a little chit chat, a little talking time. Before we get into it, we are gonna drink some wine. This is not sponsored, by the way, but this is actually Menage a Trois.
How did you not pronounce that? I was looking at it like, how do I pronounce that?
Oh my God. Anyways, get your wine glasses ready because we about to chat, okay? Here, babe, open this wine for us.
That's me, Lana.
So get your wine glasses ready because we are going to chit chat. FYI, guys, this is my first sip of alcohol. Let's get into today's video. If you have a glass of wine, if you have some rum, if you have whatever you have, bring it out. Let's sit down and let's chat. Cheers to Thali Thursday.
Thali Thursday.
It's actually a nice red blend.
It's good.
Alright.
You can put that down. I'm gonna be sipping.
You want me to put it down?
No, you can put yours down. I'm gonna be here sipping. Just.
Okay, I was trying to confess to you guys that he's an alcoholic. Okay, so one of the topics were moving somewhere new, and finding ways to find friends.
Ooh.
So I actually like to start off with that one because that was actually Cam and I for a long time. I mean, Cam wasn't really trying to make no new friends because he was like really focused on work. But honestly, like, moving is already a tough thing to do. But I feel like you just have to let loose. Like, if you go somewhere new and you're like closed-minded and you're just like, I'm gonna just stick with my friends, the little circle that I have, or if you're moving somewhere by yourself, which I'm assuming,
with no family,
with like no family or no friends and stuff, like, just be open. Like,
you gotta get out the show. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, I know it's COVID, so it's kind of hard to like really mingle and like do what you super want to do, but I don't know, like, go out. I actually spoke to someone who recently moved, and they said that they just went out to the bar and was just like talking to people at the bar, like different bars, different people, restaurants. Yeah, like just be open to talking to people. You know, I think for our generation, that's always like the first thing that we don't like to do is like, who opens up first? Like, it's not even who opens up first. It's like nobody meets in person anymore. Right, everybody meets on Instagram or on social media. So, okay, that's actually another good piece of advice. If you are big on social media, then go ahead and try to meet people in your area on social media. I'm not talking like Tinder and Bumble and shit like that, But no,
But if
seriously,
you do,
if you
we ain't judging you.
if you spice up your life a little bit, no, but just go out and meet new people. What's a good place to meet people?
restaurants,
Restaurant.
cafes,
Oh, a cafe, a nice cafe. Go to work, take your laptop, take a
Downtown
cup of
area.
coffee, and go to the cafe and just mingle. Like, you could talk to the baristas, you could talk to the servers. Like, they always want to talk. So talk to people like that. Talk to people in your area, and good luck. Honestly, it's actually a fun process. On that same topic, someone said advice on how to handle transition periods. That is really, really broad.
broad.
Nah,
but you can single every little thing, single every category.
Right,
So let's
right.
go transition period from work to from say you work from home back to the office, or working and not
Ooh.
having a job.
Ooh, okay, so a transition. Okay, so I'll generalize
Yeah,
it.
just generalize it.
Because yeah, you can be transitioning from a lot of different things. You could be transitioning from a move, exactly what we were just talking about. You could be transitioning from work. You could be transitioning from being a happily couple to a happy couple with a baby. You could be, there's just so many transitions that you go through in life. And honestly, I'm actually really glad that someone brought this up, because I recently said to Cam, when people are going through situations, we tend to look at the worst of that situation, and it makes the situation kind of drag. Like, it makes it like longer than what it really is supposed to be.
Look at you taking my advice.
I know. Cam gave me that advice, so I'm giving it to you guys. Okay. We'll do two more. Two more?
Let's see. There we go.
Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. Relationships and knowing when it's the right person.
Get out of here, you little freak.
Honestly, if you are looking for your soulmate and you think that that is the right person, don't do that.
That's the thing, yes.
Like, don't do that. People wait to...
We live in a world where everybody's saying, like, I'm looking for my soulmate, looking for a boyfriend, looking for a husband. Like,
looking for a wife.
Yeah.
Don't bash my girls. Looking for a wife, looking for a fiance.
If you out there looking and searching, I promise you're gonna be looking too hard, and you're not gonna get the situation that you want.
Yeah, that's actually crazy that you said that, because that's a fact.
Yeah, everybody say, like, I want my soulmate.
Yeah.
Or they're judging, they're fun, they're looking at other people's relationships and thinking, like, yeah, I gotta go find mine now.
Exactly. Honestly, if you watched our How We Met video, you know that Cam and I, we were not looking for each other at all.
Not even a little.
Like, if you asked freshman year Thali and freshman year Cam if we were gonna be together, it would have been a hard no. Like, from both of us, honestly. Obviously, that's until we started dating. So yeah, so when Cam and I first met in school, we were definitely not looking for each other. But one thing I will say is, you know when it's the right person. Like, I actually was just having this conversation too, because you just, like, okay, one thing I'll say is, I personally think that you can have more than one soulmate, in my personal opinion. But I got my soulmate, okay? I got my soulmate. But that's besides the point. Truly and honestly, you know, people sometimes, they try to mold someone into being their soulmate, when in all honesty, I can at least speak from our relationship. Like, why did I know that Cam was the one? Honestly, was because I didn't have to explain myself. Like, I know that sounds so silly, but like, he just knew a lot of things. Like, I don't want to sound like cliche, but like finishing like each other's sentences, something so stupid like that. But like, we are capable of doing that. And not that that is what molds a soulmate, but just someone that gets you. Like, you just, I don't have to say a lot of things, and Cam gets me. Like, and yes, we're 6 years in, but I mean, I was feeling this, and we were a couple months in. Like, I don't know how were you feeling the same?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, that's why he proposed, so I'm assuming he felt the same. But you just like don't go out trying to make someone and mold someone into your soulmate. Like when you meet someone, don't be like, okay, this is the guy, this is the girl that I want to be with forever. Like
just go in there open-minded. If whatever happens, it happens. If it doesn't work out, it's alright. Just go in there open-minded. Like, but even when
and we're young, you have a lot of time. Find a balance between you and that person. And if there's no balance and it's unhealthy, then that ain't your soulmate. Okay, peace out. That's just not the one for you. When you know it's the right one, it's something that doesn't have to be spoken about. So that is my little sprinkle of advice right there. Actually, let me know how it works out if you do get into a relationship, because maybe I could be like your marriage counselor or something. Maybe I should get my marriage counselor license. Be quiet. Anyway, this one is spicy. Okay, this one says, how should I balance or deal with loving two different females?
Do you really love them if you love multiple?
Yes, you can absolutely love multiple people.
At the same time?
Yes. There could be something, and I'm just saying this for clarification.
Or do you love something, just because you love something about them doesn't mean that you love them?
No, I don't think that's what it is. I genuinely think that you can love multiple people because you can love a lot of features in multiple people. For example, like I can love, this is not Cam and I, disclaimer, this is not Cam and I, I'm just giving an example for the people, for you guys. But I can love, laid up, being cuddly with Cam, and I really love how he treats me, and I really love how we spend quality time together. But I can also love being with Joe and...
Who the fuck is Joe?
Shut up.
Is it Goldberg? I gotta get a strap?
No. But I can really love being with Joe, and he likes to do more activities, more outdoor activities and things like that. And genuinely, like, I just think that you can love multiple people. We do all love multiple people. Like, you love your mom and you love me.
But I don't
in
love
different
them.
levels.
But okay, but if you love somebody, if you're loving two girls, that means you're loving them in the same level. Like, it's the same, it's not like...
No, and that brings me to the advice.
Let's get to the advice, exactly.
This brings me to the advice right there. So, what should you do about loving two different people? I think that you really need to weigh out your options. And what do I mean by that? I mean, yes, you can absolutely love two different people, and you can have love for two different people. But one, do you see a future can you see a future with yourself with both of those people? Realistically. Yeah, exactly. Can you realistically see a future with yourself with both of those people? And if only one of them, then that knocks out your answer right there, okay? You can't do it. It's not gonna work. But if you truly feel like you can see a future, what are the differences between you loving one person and you loving that other person? What are the major differences? If it's something major like, you want to start a family with one person and you don't want to start a family with another person, that's a major difference. And
if you know which one you want, if you want to have family or not, then that crosses out one.
Exactly. Or something else like one person might be closer to you than the other person. Like, you just genuinely might gravitate towards one person. That just says a lot, This actually brings me back to my soulmate thing. Like, you have multiple soulmates. You can love more than one person, but in reality, you're not going to be with more than one person. Like, I hate to say that, but that's just like the truth. Like, you're not gonna,
unless they both agree upon it.
Unless you're in a poly relationship, then sure, you can do that. But
what you trying to do, Thali?
We're giving advice to someone else. This has nothing to do with me and you. Let me tell you right now, it's got nothing to do with me and you. But no, truly, like, if you honestly tell yourself, like, it's only gonna be one person, like, if you're at a point in your life, let me rephrase that. If you're at a point in your life to only be with one person, then be true to yourself and tell yourself that, yeah, I can love two people, but I'm really only gonna be with this one person. And
it's a sacrifice.
It's hard. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to discuss, and it's a hard thing to come into reality with. But it's just the truth. Like, it honestly, it is what it is. Like, it's so hard to come into reality with that. Like, but again, I'm saying if you're ready. If you're not ready to settle down and be with just one person, then date, okay? Live your freaking life. It's okay. Not outside.
Shit, I'm finna be outside.
Okay, ain't finna be nowhere. But no, but really, if you're not ready to settle down and be in a relationship with one person, or if the other person is not ready to settle down, because now you have to think about, not just yourself, but you have to think about other people in this situation, you know? You have to think about, in a sense, like, are those two people ready to settle down and be with you? Are any one of them ready to settle down and be with you? And if they're not, then date, you know? Like, go on a couple days with one of them, go on a couple days with the other one. I'm sorry, but that's just what I think.
I got a better way to think about this. Like, just think about it as, like, when you are in those situations, when you fell in love with both those people, like, what went left, what went wrong, what went good, but then also think about, like, how was it when you were not with these people? Like, how did it make you feel to not have them in your life? And then you can decide, pick and choose. Babe. I just got real deep.
Yeah, you over here like a poet. Okay. No, but that is a fact. Like, you really have to weigh out, like, what is the best for me. Like, yes, you have to think about other people, but in all honesty, you gotta do what makes you happy. You gotta do what is best for yourself. And that is, matter of fact, that's the advice that I give everybody that wrote me, because a lot of the things that I got was just about, like, you have to be true to yourself. Like, even in a relationship, right? A relationship takes two people, but even within those two people, you need to know yourself. Even within, like, a relationship, yes, it takes two people to be in a relationship, but those are two individuals. And a relationship is not gonna work if only one person is putting their 100%, one person is putting their all, and the other person is not. Okay. The last one is going to be, how do you stay positive through negative situations? This is a big one. Personally, how do I stay positive through negative situations? I don't know.
But do you even stay positive through negative situations?
I do. You know how I do? Actually, I lean on the people around me. And I really take that heavily. Like, I lean on Cam. I lean on my friends. I lean on my family. I probably talk my sister's ear off every day. My best friends, I talk to them every day. But I really lean on the people around me, and it helps me. It helps me personally to be able to lean on other people, because as you guys might know or might not know, a lot of people tend to lean on me. And sometimes I kind of keep everything inside. And that makes it more difficult for me to go through, for me to see the positive and negative situations, because now I'm dealing with a lot of,
you're dealing with other people's problems
and my own. No, not other people's problems, because
not problems.
I actually like to be that person for my friends and, like, my family. I love when people come to me and talk to me. Like, I love to be able to give advice, hence why I'm doing Thali Thursday. But you know, it is a battle. It is something that we have to it is something that I have to deal with, and it's something that I have to kind of learn and go through. So personally, how do I deal with how do I stay positive in negative situations? I personally lean on Cam. Truly and honestly, I lean on Cam a lot. For example, I am going through postpartum. You know, I'm dealing with, for those of you who are parents, and I feel like I say this every single video, but for those of you guys who are parents and are watching this, or even if you're not parents, if you're going through a big transition, postpartum is truly just a big transition. I'm going through a very big transition in my life, and there are some negatives, but I have a beautiful baby boy. I have a beautiful fiance, and we're about to get married. There's just so much positive. You are so beautiful, baby. You are so damn beautiful. Anyways, there's so much positives inside of my situation that I just have to look at, and I have to enjoy that. I can't dwell on, damn, like,
you had a baby.
I had a baby. Damn, my vagina's not healed. Damn, we're gonna censor that. But you know, I just can't dwell on the negatives of it.
Let me give my take.
How do you stay positive through negative situations?
What I do is I single out and just remember. I just remember the positive. I remember the good times. I remember whatever it is that like just brings me joy. So like, let's say in our relationship we're going through a bad time. I'm not gonna think about the argument we're having. I'm always a guy to be able to block out the noise, block out what we're going through, and actually just see the bigger picture. So if we're going through something, I would just think back of all the good memories we had, all the good that we have that's not, maybe we're not having it right now, but I know it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I always know that like dark times pass. Another thing you have to do is be able to stick in that situation and just be able to like grind it out, like don't just
feel your feelings, feel
Yes.
your emotions, let yourself feel those things. I feel like I'm a preacher right now, but I'm not.
Preach, sister.
But really, like, allow yourself to feel certain.
You ready?
So yeah, in all honesty, like, allow yourself to feel every single emotion when you are going through a tough time. Like, don't like, yes, you might watch this video and be like, oh, I gotta think about the positive. Like, no, that's not what we're trying to say. I want you to feel every emotion. I want you to allow yourself to feel emotion. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to be angry, be angry. If you need to laugh, laugh. Like, feel every single emotion as you're going through certain periods. But just know that at the end of that emotion, you are gonna feel something positive. Something positive is gonna come out of it. That is what we're trying to say. So yeah, just allow yourself to feel those emotions and go through everything, feel everything, and in all honesty, like I said, there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. So try not to look at the negatives, but still allow yourself to feel every emotion, even if those emotions are negative. Allow yourself to feel it. Give yourself a minute or 2 or 30, whatever it is. Feel it and move past it. Like, you have to, there is a positive in every situation. No matter what the situation is, whether, like we said, something as dark and as awful and sad as death or grieving or losing someone, losing a significant other, losing a friend. Like, it's hard. Like, those are hard situations, but there is light at the end of it. You might gain a new friend. You might decide that you don't want to be in a relationship. You might decide, there's just always a light at the end of every tunnel. And really take that, cherish that, and I promise you that you will be able to move forward in your life.
Okay, girl.
Look at me. And again, disclaimer, remember, this is not me telling you guys what to do with your lives. This is really just a chit chat and my opinion on what I would do in these situations that you guys have explained. So don't go saying, well, Thali told me that I'm gonna find my soulmate and I ain't find my soulmate and I'm 58 years old. Like, that's not what Thali said, okay? That's not what Thali said. That's not what Cam said. This is our opinion if we were to be in some of you guys' situations. So, like I said before, if you are not following us on social media, we are definitely, well, we hope you guys like this video because we want to do Thali Thursdays again. Thali Thursday featuring Cam. I think that's what we should call it because
I'm just a feature, right? We can feature different people actually in Thali Thursdays.
oh my god, that would be so cool.
Yes.
Ooh, maybe we'll spice it up and feature somebody else. But we really want to keep on doing Thali Thursdays, so let us know if you guys like it by liking this video or commenting down below.
You can, even if you don't want to do that, you can just DM us. Let us know how.
Yeah, like I said,
we're getting a lot of DMs, and it feels good.
It is really making me smile. Like, when you guys message us and say, oh my god, I love your channel, or I love what you guys are doing, like, it deadass makes me smile because for those of you guys that know me, know I am not an open person, and it is really hard for me to get behind camera and start talking my life to people, but it's really, really been fun. So just message us, like talk to us. We are normal people and we like to talk clearly. So talk to us, okay? But yes, like I said, we really want to keep on doing Thali Thursdays, featuring maybe Cam, maybe somebody else. I don't know, we'll spice it up. But like this video, comment down below. We will try to do another Thali Thursday, maybe twice a month. Yeah. Not weekly, but maybe twice a month. And we'll go from there. Cheers to the first Thali Thursday and to all of the advice that we gave today, and wishing you guys the best of luck, because some of y'all are in some crazy situations, okay? But I wish y'all the best of luck, and I know you guys are gonna come out great, okay? Cheers, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you will never miss another Thali Thursday. Bye guys.